Okay, so you've shared some really insightful material on Maundy Thursday. It's got me thinking, beyond the story we often hear, what's the lasting significance? Let's dig into that.
Absolutely. It's a pivotal day. And the name itself, Maundy, that's a great starting point.
Right, from the Latin mandatum, meaning commandment.
Exactly. So right off the bat, it signals this isn't just a passive remembrance. It's about a command.
Jesus' command to love. So this deep dive, we're really looking at why this day Last Supper, washing the feet, why it feels so sacred, so intimate, and what these actions, well, what they truly signify.
And that command, love one another as I have loved you, it wasn't just theoretical. It was immediate action. That's key.
Action like, well, the foot washing.
Precisely. Think about it. Jesus, the teacher, the Lord,
Yeah.
he kneels down. He's washing the grime off his disciples' feet. It's quite the image.
It really is. Okay, let's break that down. Foot washing. That was servant's work, right? Like the lowest servant.
The absolute lowest. So for Jesus to do that, it flips everything upside down. It completely subverts, the usual power dynamics.
So it's more than just humility then. It's sort of a radical statement about power and service.
Exactly. It challenges how we even think about status. It's saying true leadership, maybe true love, is found in serving and meeting needs, even in the most humbling ways.
It's not just about dirt, is it? It feels like it's about washing away pride, maybe their pride, and maybe his own, in a way, setting aside his status.
That's a great way to put it. Washing away pride, it's a visceral lesson. What strikes you most picturing that scene?
Honestly. The quiet intimacy of it, I imagine the disciples must have been shocked, maybe uncomfortable, him moving from one person to the next.
A very personal act, not a big public declaration.
Yeah. That makes you think, how do we translate that kind of personal, humble action into how we love people today? It's challenging.
And that very intimacy, that vulnerability almost, it carries right into the Last Supper. Our sources really emphasize the tenderness of that night, especially knowing what Jesus knew was coming.
Right, the betrayal, the suffering.
Yeah.
Yet he chooses this moment for connection. And this is where he establishes Holy Communion.
Yes. Taking the bread, breaking it, this is my body given for you. Simple words, but foundational.
And the cup, this is my blood, poured out for forgiveness.
Yeah.
It feels like so much more than just sharing a meal.
Oh, absolutely. Historically, contextually, this is Jesus setting up a new covenant, a new promise. Our material points to this as like the beginning of a whole new way to access God.
Through his sacrifice, like him being the lamb.
Exactly. Through his sacrifice, it fundamentally reframes that relationship with God.
Wow. But even in that profound moment of love, of creating this new covenant, there's that darkness looming, the betrayal.
Yeah, the shadow is definitely there. He predicts one of them, someone right there, will turn against him.
Can you imagine the tension, the shock?
Oh.
Each one wondering, is it me?
That question, is it I, Lord? It's heavy. And what's so striking is how Jesus handles it with Judas.
He doesn't call him out publicly, does he?
No. There's that almost poignant moment where he dips the bread and gives it directly to Judas. And then Judas leaves into the night.
It's such a stark contrast. Jesus continues teaching, loving the others, while Judas makes his choice and walks out.
It really underscores the power of choice, even face to face with that kind of love.
And yet right after that, Jesus starts talking about comfort, about the Holy Spirit, the helper who will come.
Yes, reassuring them they won't be abandoned. And that promise wasn't just for those guys in that room, was it?
No, it feels like it reaches forward to us, to anyone who believes.
Absolutely. And then comes his prayer. Our reflection highlights this prayer, not just for the disciples present, but for all future believers.
Praying for unity, for strength, for protection, all rooted in that command to love. It feels incredibly relevant even today.
It really does. It connects us right back to that moment.
So after the meal, after the prayer, they sing a hymn, and then the mood shifts again, doesn't it? They head out.
They move to the Garden of Gethsemane, and this is where we see Jesus' own struggle. Intense prayer, agony.
That moment of ultimate surrender. Yet not my will, but yours be done.
That right there is the absolute heart of Maundy Thursday, isn't it? Love, obedience, and sacrifice all converging, that complete yielding.
So pulling all these threads together, what's the invitation for us now? The sources suggest it's not just about remembering.
Not at all. It's an active invitation. Firstly, to remember through communion, maybe. To receive that bread and wine and just say thank you. To really feel the weight of that gift.
But remembering isn't passive. It connects to action.
Exactly. The call is to wash feet, to embody that same spirit.
Which, as the material points out, isn't always literal foot washing, though service is part of it.
Right. It's about adopting that posture of humility, putting our own ego aside, actively loving people through real acts of kindness, forgiveness, basically mirroring how Jesus lowered himself.
So it's remembrance and becoming,
Yeah.
trying to become more like him through these actions.
Precisely. And Maundy Thursday itself offers something unique in our noisy world.
Stillness.
Yes, a powerful stillness. It's an encouragement to pause, to really let the depth of that love sink in, grasp the enormity of the gift, and then let it change how we live.
It's a chance, as one source put it beautifully, to let this day soften us, humble us, fill us with awe,
Yeah.
and teach us how to truly serve in love.
And it's such a vital step. We can't just rush past it to get to Good Friday or Easter Sunday. We need to dwell here for a moment.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive,
Mm-hmm.
Maundy Thursday really is this profound moment focusing on love, love demonstrated.
Demonstrated through incredible humility, the foot washing and ultimate sacrifice, setting up the Last Supper, action, not just words.
So the thought we want to leave everyone with is this. How can the specific spirit of Maundy Thursday, that humble service, that selfless love, actually inform your lives, your relationships starting today? How can you live out that commandment of love in practical ways?